Nautilus is the better of the two options between Poppy and these Sins, just because he has more AoE clear. Just walks up, E's, can also W minions. He has more options. He also has the hook to hook into turret.
Oh,
Katarina!
buddy, there we go. Made it through the draft. It will be picked up. So, man, what a treat. SKT
Are they just gonna pick?
Jin'Air was able to sweep through all of the turrets on the side of SK Telecom. Could just see that flipped entirely on its head now that the Ziggs has come through. I'm excited to see what kind of build path he goes for. There's been some differentiation with the Ziggs in the bottom. Usually, you know, the Morello and Omicron to start things off, but sometimes Luden, sometimes that Rabbidan's Death Cap, sometimes even just straight for the Lich Bane, where you can really start knocking down those turrets. So I want to see where Bang is going to go with this build, but also how Kuzan is going to handle this mid lane, because Faker on Katarina, high mechanic champion, it's just perfect for him on paper. And I'm just excited to see how this is going to go down.
There's a lot to like here about the SK Telecom draft, but it is a risk. It's our first sighting of this Ziggs in competitive play. They are heavy on the magic damage. If they get a start, though, SKT are going to be just a treat to watch, because Faker and Katarina, I'm already smiling.
Oh yeah, it's going to be absolutely great, but let's just stop talking about it. Let's go ahead and get ready to get into the game. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, SKT, pulling out all the stops. Basically melee champion with that Katarina.
Mid party.
Oh boy. It's the game of try to kill Faker. Little path forward, tries to get onto him. They drop the Frozen Tomb, and he gets tossed back. They find the first blood, goes over to Ixu. Nicely done, and now Peanut in a rough spot as Snowflower has wandered his way up to the top. Burns the flash, root does come out onto Snowflower. That's going to keep Peanut alive, and the Sonic Wave barely not going to connect.
Delayed from Faker.
Yeah, so likely just going to be sitting back, trying to farm him as much as possible. And oh boy, Peanut, he gets found out. Humte jumping in, takes him out.
Less of these variables would have to come together for SKT to get ahead, but actually going for the reliable tank in the late game has cost them in the early game pretty dearly.
So, who would, I might have to hold that thought actually. Wolf gonna get locked down, flashes away from the Deadly Flourish, but that's gonna be the Ring of Frost connecting from Kuzan, and they find both kills. Big bomb comes out from Bang, trying to find a kill, Umti jumping over the wall, getting away from the W, but Bang's able to finish him off with a Q and an auto attack. Making use of that short fuse passive. Looks like Kuzan might be able to wander his way out. Takes the blast cone over the wall. And yeah, he will be suiciding inside the base of SK Telecom. So nice execute from him. And Jin'Air, damage hasn't been much of a factor for either side. Peanut jumps forward, gets onto Snowflower, lands the stun there, or the root rather, and Snowflower, he's gonna have to flash out. You can see Kuzan throwing that Glacial Path back over the wall, but Faker, he's gonna go in, pops the Death Blossom, comes up with a kill, Death Lotus rather, and they will take him down. 2 kills picked up as Peanut is able to finish off Kuzan. He throws out the Sonic Wave, would be able to finish off Peanut perhaps, but it's a little bit too risky. Now it's going to be that curtain call coming through. Wolf having to body block these last couple shots. Is able to do so. No bullet bending coming up for Teddy. Gets popped into the minefield. There we go. Flashes away. Will keep himself alive for now. Deadly Flourish to just slow up Bang. But nicely played by Teddy to keep himself alive. Made even by SKT. After that quite nice play, Snowflower, he's going to get rooted up. They want to go in. Peanut jumping in, great health. Does come through. Snowflower alive for the time being, but Peanut is able to finish him off. Bang, running for his life. Jukes out on the Deadly Flourish. The root comes through into Umte. Bang, he doesn't go down, and they pick up the kill. A double kill for Peanut. Throws out the ultimate to clear out the wave.
They're not buying early power.
Uh-oh, Peanut.
This is risky for Peanut.
Oh, boy. Now he's going to get locked down. Frozen Tombs comes out. Not going to be able to live.
He even had the
will finish him off. Faker, he goes for it, throws out the Death Lotus. Gets a lot of damage on the Umti, falls him over the wall with the blast cone. The Ignite is ticking, throws out the bouncing blade, finishes him off. Nicely played by Faker. And now the roam down from Huni. Wolf joining the squad. They take down Kuzan, and things are just starting to unravel ever so steadily for Jin'Air.
And you can instantly see how the experience for Faker is put into benefit. Bang in the bot lane, though.
Oh, yeah, he's going to knock him back with the satchel charge, throws out the ultimate, flashes to the other side, and here comes Huni, knocks 2 up with the Keeper's Verdict. Devour coming through from Snowflower onto Ixu, but Wolf is on the roam down. Going to try to lock them up with roots, flashes forward, finds Ixu, the exhaust comes out, throws out a massive ultimate, will pop him up, stun into the wall on Teddy by Huni. Faker coming around the backside, can he get the tumble? No, he won't. The kill goes over to Bang, but that's 3 more picked up for SKT, plus the first brick gold coming through. They have blown this game wide open in a matter of minutes.
Jin Air had the lid on the SKT Chaos.
At the beginning of the game, getting that first kill on Faker, getting that vision in the jungle of SK Telecom, hasn't really had that freedom.
Ziggs trying to fish for something here.
Faker juice back. Teddy not going to get rooted up. Taking that much damage. Curveball's opened up, and here comes the rest of Jin Air. Root does land on the MT. Teleport coming through Moody right into the thick of things. Ixu getting locked up, and Bang finds the first kill. He will go down, throws out the bomb, only gets a little bit of damage on the Snowflower. MT comes up with a double kill, exits down through the jungle of SK Telecom, and I think they just have to peel back. Several members of Jin Air are low, but without Bang, without Wolf, it's going to be risky. Huni, he's willing to take that risk. Keeper's Verdict not going to connect, but Faker goes forward, finds a kill, takes out the Jin. Can he find a kill on the Umti? Jumps back over the wall with a shut bow, keeps himself alive for now. Snowflower now in a really rough spot, pops the shield, but it's just not going to be enough. The bouncing blade from Faker will pick up yet another one.
Shot call there. They didn't have the damage to realistically take someone down. We're going to see the replay. Given where the game was at, this went pretty well for Jin Air. Ixu sidesteps the root, able to get in the back line. They kill Bang early. It's a 1-for-1 with Singed. And then a second kill goes down. You're like, all right, Jin Air have got this. Important thing to note is that Teddy, full health, free hitting, doing just fine. At this point, Jin Air have won the fight. It's SKT who make the smart play. Teddy stands next to a wall, gets slammed in, gets chunked out, and Faker, even without ult, has enough damage to take him down. Teddy alive and Teddy dead. That's the difference from a won and lost team fight for Jin Air Green Wings. And very opportunistic from Huni, but he was the real star of that fight.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we could very well see Huni coming up with yet another MVP. Bang, though, all by himself in the top lane, throws out the bomb. He's just going to tickle these members of Jin Air, and he will go down quite swiftly. Teddy, okay, I can call him Riot Games.
Okay.
All right. I was being unfair. Faker going in as the Death Lotus gets Teddy down to about half HP, dodges out on the Sonic Wave and the Deadly Flourish. He's going to get caught by those Kurt call shots, but Teddy, he's low. Here comes Peanut in underneath the turret. Doesn't matter if he's exhausted, still comes up with a kill. The turret is going to go down. Bang finishes that one off quite swiftly. Meanwhile, Huni,
who knows how it works 5v5. The word from Scrims is it worked pretty damn well. And we're seeing it on the Rift, and it looks pretty good here too.
Yep. Well, that bomb not going to connect from Bang. Ixu has come in with the teleport. Running his way through, doesn't really have a target to go for. Might just have to run back down the lane, get stunned to the wall. Huni up in the front line, going to be tanking up. Peanut, he goes in, tries to get the assassination of the Kuzan, won't be able to find it. But Faker is able to finish off the Singed. Nicely done. Peanut makes it out with his life as well. Curtain call comes out from Teddy. Can he find anyone though? Bang is perfectly comfortable to sit in the front line and take up the shots.
Looking for a flash ult.
Oh, that's going to be the root coming in into the stun. Snowflower is there for the Devourer to keep the Jin alive. He barely escapes with his own life. So far, just 1 kill picked up, plus the tier 2 tower. SKT, how far do they want to push this? Looks like it's going to be right there. See, of course, not going to go in on that. And bomb thrown out. Teddy loses about half of his HP. He'll be all right, however. Huni coming over the wall, stuns in onto Umti. Can they take him out? Tries to get through the base gate, but just can't do it. Huni finishes him off. And SKT, they seconds on the recall. And then Umti would still have to run his way over. Teddy trying to get the steal desperately with some of these shots, or at least whittle down SKT, but to no avail. Peanut smites it out, goes over to them, and hasn't walked up to it yet, waiting for that mid lane wave to crash. But SKT, this is looking like the end of the series for them. Third call opened up, Kuzan goes in, locks down, Bang, will he go down? Big shield coming out from that lock-in. Gets popped, one more hit, will do it. Teddy is able to finish him off with that fourth and final front shot. Faker going into the Death Lotus, doesn't get a whole lot done. Whittles down a couple members, but still not enough.
Yeah, there's the helicopter just to end things off, but so you were talking about Ziggs reaching for that auto attack. Doesn't have the longest auto attack range. Good pick options by Jin Air, take him out, so
needs
breathing
a rapid
room.
fire cannon.
I mean, honestly, there are worse 6 items in that kind of a situation, but once again, a bit of a reprieve for Jin, but probably not going to change the texture of the game at all.
Yeah. It's not looking good. Now 3 dragons here for SK Telecom. The Elder Drake spawn. Baron getting ready to come up in just 5 seconds. Jin, they're going to start this one, but SKT, they're waiting in the wings. This is the Hail Mary play coming through from them. Peanut jumping onto Kuzan, almost takes him out. He holds onto the Frozen Tomb. Using some restraint there. Huni going into the pit. Elder Drake down to about half HP. Bang now coming up. Can he get in range to at least throw out a bomb? Maybe get some damage onto the members of Jin. You can see Kuzan going with the recall. Has the TP available. Who is going to end up with this Elder Drake? Looks like it might be SKT if they don't want to just push in and try to come up with a kill. Then he gets popped up, gets taken out. Double kill coming through for Peanut. The bomb from Bang going to go wide as everybody's already dead. The Elder Dragon taken out. And SK Telecom, they are set to win this game. Nexus turrets almost gone. The last one barely standing.
Yeah, Jin didn't have anywhere good to fight. They tried to fight at Elder Drake. Now their base being completely crushed. Last turret's going to fall soon, and maybe some members as well.
Yep, Faker just going to pad the KDA, takes out Snowflower. The Nexus is exposed. They will work their way through them, and there we have it. It's Swift 2-0. Oh, not so Swift 2-0 coming through for SKT, rather. 40 minutes and 45 for both games, but a bit of a slaughter in the second one. But still, Jin showing some prowess in the beginning of the game, but they let it slip through their fingers. If they had played that way against a lesser team than SKT, they very well could walk away with a win. But SKT, doesn't matter what members are on this